Hello guys, this is gonna be the first episode of what I've been playing, games I've been playing recently. I don't want to call it that because then I'm afraid people are gonna yell at me for copying Pete Dore or something, but this is it. The main reason I'm doing this is I haven't bought a single game in August. It's probably gonna be the same in September, so I thought I'd treat you to a different video. And we'll start off with retro because the cartridges are on top of the stack. First we have Sonic 2. Just popped this in, played it for like a half an hour. First time playing this game. The second level, where the second world, I guess, where you go, add some kick-ass music. That's really gritty, really awesome. I really like that. Really fun. It's kind of hard actually once you get to the second level. It's not just holding down right and going as fast as you can. There's actually some difficult platforming in there, but overall, great game. I'm kind of disappointed myself not playing it sooner. This is a game that I absolutely love, played the crap out of, and started a new game in, because I don't really have a save file on it. I've started new games multiple times, but I started a new game in Pokemon Ruby. Been playing it on my crappy DS. If I open it, you'll see why. It kind of broken and stuff. It's a backlit screen, don't have an SP or anything, so that's what I play GBA games on. And so far, it's Pokemon. It's really fun. I just beat I'm trying to get to the 3rd gym badge. I'm at the museum in Slateport, and this is my first time having a party. I pretty much have 4 Pokemon already. I had 4 Pokemon before I even beat the first gym badge. I have my Poochyena, which I love Mightyanas. I think they're awesome. Ralts. Psychic Pokemon. I never usually have a Psychic Pokemon in my party. That's going to be fun. I think I start out with Mudkip. So he's probably the highest level. And then the last one, I forget. But yeah, a lot of fun. The last handheld game here, we have Growlancer, Wayfarer of Time. Just came out on the PSP 3 weeks ago, so it didn't just came out. Atlas. I'm about 9 hours into this one. Taking my time with this one, not playing it every day, really. It's a lot of fun. The graphics are a bit disappointing. They're 2D sprites and everything, but they don't look really good. They're kind of ugly. The anime character models are good looking. Big giant tits. But otherwise, it's a good game. Really enjoying the combat system. Really just enjoying it. This is a game it's the only game that I have 100% achievements on. 1000 out of 1000. Just really love it. Probably one of my top 10 favorite games. Civilization Revolution. I was just listening to some podcasts and decided I'd just listen to this while playing. Played on King difficulty. Not DD, because DD you have to really use strategy. This, I sort of just play it smart, but don't absolutely rape everything in my path. Because I was listening to some podcasts and stuff. And, good game. This is a great game. You should definitely check it out. I think it's like $20 or so it's not super cheap for like a 3-year-old game, but definitely worth it. Definitely an awesome game. I've had this for like since May or whatever, and I just kept on holding back because I'm like, I want to play the first one before, but then I decided it probably really doesn't matter, and that's BioShock 2. Really, I wouldn't say it's a great game. I'm enjoying it so far. There's not a lot of so far. I've only encountered like 4 different weapons. I'm probably about 3 or so hours in. I don't know. I just got the Atom to afford my Inferno or whatever to melt the ice on the train tracks. But yeah, really enjoying this. Planning on beating it. And we have 2 games that I wanted to talk about. A bit of compare and contrast. We have Battlefield 3 and Battlefield Bad Company 2. I beat the campaign on both these because I did just move. Probably moved like a week ago, and for 2 days I didn't have internet, so I decided to just play the campaigns for these. And Battlefield 3 campaign short sucks, especially when you compare it to this thing. This thing, they take away everything that made this game fun in this game. They take away all the charm and the things that made Bad Company 2, and just, they make first-person shooters stereotypical, tons of brown colors, deserts, and you don't care about the characters. But what I like about this game, the destruction. Destruction is amazing. You can destroy anything. Buildings, complete buildings. You can just take down radio towers. You can actually use radio towers, like fallen enemies and stuff, blowing them up. ATVs, that's fun. That shouldn't really be a reason to like this game better, but ATVs are fun. You can actually, like, on levels, they give you freedom with vehicles, like a Jeep or something. You get in, your squad gets in on gunner, and you can just roam around if you want to. Don't really let you do that in this game. I don't remember. The characters, you actually care about what your characters are saying. You laugh at their jokes. You have your 3 squad mates, Sweetwater, the nerd. You have Haggard, the southern redneck, and you have Sarge. I don't remember his name, but I'll just call him Sarge, the sergeant. Right there, the black guy. He's just sort of like the boss, I guess. You know, he makes jokes, making fun of Haggard a lot. And they all have really good dialogue. They all sort of talk to each other and it sounds really good. You laugh. Sometimes if you like wait to do an objective before, you're like, okay, like, be silent, we're about to shoot. If you wait, they'll start having conversations, which sometimes can be really funny. Like once we were just in like this sewerway, like a runoff of water and stuff, and they just had to wait. And for 5 minutes, they talked about just about one of the characters that just died, and they were talking about him and making jokes. And that's what this game has. And what this game has. Oh, and also another thing I want to say. The levels are linear, but you sort of like get to choose your own path, go through the buildings you want and stuff. That's something this game takes away. There's no collectibles in this game like there was in this one. No MCOM stations to find in each level. The collectibles are weapons. And this game, it's just linear. Like it feels like they take a lot of shortcuts. Like sometimes you kill all the enemies in the area, and then they want you to move up to an objective. You start moving up, and I decided to look back, and they like despawned my squad mates, and they don't come back until you reach the objective, and they just put them there and start the dialogue and start like the whatever you want to call it, cutscene or whatever, just them talking to each other, giving orders. There's really no character. I don't care about any of the characters here. It takes out the humor. It takes out the destruction, I feel. There's not a lot of destruction really at all. Like, you can't just blow up buildings, and splintering wood will spray everywhere when you put a grenade launcher into a shack. What else do I want to say? Yeah, again on the shortcuts, like, there's this level where there's a Jeep, and it has a gunner on it, and it's sort of just driving around, and it's on like a set path, and drives around, stops for a second, shoots the enemies. It's your teammate's Jeep, but it's a computer, and it's just a gunner. And there's no driver, and it's just driving around on a set path. And I decided, let's try and kill this gunner. I put like 2 clips in him, and he wouldn't die. So I actually threw a grenade, and it worked. And the car stopped moving, the Jeep. And at the end of that area, when you see the convoy of all the tanks and stuff, at the end of it is a Jeep with nobody in it, just driving on its set path. And funny, yes. Kind of I don't know how you want to describe it. Sad, pathetic, I don't know. But that's what I have to say about that. In terms of the single player, this is definitely a better game. I'd rather have Bad Company 3 than Battlefield 4 now that I've played this. But in terms of multiplayer, definitely like this one more. I just feel they make advances on multiplayer. The destruction is nice. I'm going to say that's the one thing this game has on top of Battlefield 3 for the multiplayer. But besides that, I just think it's an improvement. And I like to go prone. That's another reason. That's that. The last game, This is actually a really awesome collection. Nintendo console, GameCube. See if you can guess what it is. It has 4 games and a demo. And that's the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. This promotional disc. I decided to pop this in last night and decided to play Ocarina of Time. I played for like 15 minutes, nothing special. I think I got to the part where I got my sword, my little training sword. I'm excited to play a game that's gotten so much praise just by a lot of people. Favorite game of all time for them. It's just, I'm excited to play it. I can't wait to play Ocarina of Time, and then maybe go back, get a little retrospective with the first Legend of Zelda. But, yeah, I can't wait to put more time into Ocarina of Time. Definitely want to play this. So that's what I've been playing, you know. Not a lot of retro, really, at all. I have to be honest, I don't play retro. I would be playing more PS2, but, a really lazy reason why I haven't been playing my PS2. But that's it, and thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it. If you want to see more, subscribe.